Alright. My name is Nick Davidson. I'm the lead game designer for Duels of the Planeswalkers Magic 2015 at Wizards of the Coast. And I'm going to walk you through some of the major features of the game. This year, we are very pleased that we are able to let people build their own decks from scratch and build a collection of cards of their very own within Duels of the Planeswalkers. That's a feature that players have been asking for years, and it was very important that we get it right. Building a deck is one of the most important aspects of Magic, but it's also one of the hardest. And we have a system this year that allows people to build a collection and build a deck with as little or as much hand-holding as they need. And we hope that by the end of that process, people will come out of the game being able to build great, creative, unique decks of their own. So I'm going to go ahead and build a deck right here with you guys. One of the things that you can do if you want the maximum amount of help is you can ask the computer to build your deck according to a number of different what we call archetypes that are based on two color pairs. So Smash and Burn is the red-green archetype. It features a lot of large creatures and spells that accelerate out land. Or I could do something like Freezing Winds, which is a tempo deck using blue cards and white cards and a lot of flyers to try to take control of a longer game, play more of a control play style. I'm going to go in and build a deck completely from scratch, however, just to show you how easy it can be. So up top you see the entirety of my collection. I've already earned a lot of cards in my collection here, so I'm going to want to narrow it down a little bit. Let's see, let's just look at my creatures that are rare and mythic, and take a look at these and see if there are any cards that I find particularly inspiring. I am a big fan of red, so let's start with Stormbreath Dragon, one of my favorite cards from Theros block. Inferno Titan, very powerful card, and maybe a couple of big green creatures too, like Phyto Titan, a new card from Magic 2015, and Elder of Laurels from Innistrad was another favorite of mine. And from here, I can say, okay, let's look at all of my creatures. Let's only look at the red and green creatures. And I know I need some inexpensive creatures, so I'll look just at 0 to 3 cost creatures. It's a good idea to have some good spells to play early in the game. If I go for more of a spell deck, I like Gutter Snipe and Kiln Fiend. Maybe we'll start there. We will add Genesis Hydra. This is a new card designed by George Fan in Magic 2015. We reached out to a number of great digital game designers like George Fan, Richard Garriott, Brian Fargo, and asked them if they would be interested in designing Magic cards with us. And you know, Magic has been around for 20 years. It's the world's best strategy game, and these designers were thrilled to work with us to create some cool cards of their very own. So we're going to add Genesis Hydra into the deck for George there. Jade Mage, a couple of those. And I'm about, I'd say about halfway to building out this deck. But if I wanted to stop here and I wanted the computer to help me the rest of the way, I'm not sure exactly what this deck needs, I can hit autocomplete and it will look over my collection and try to find the cards that work best with the cards that I've already added. And I'm looking at this and it looks like the computer has added a lot of inexpensive, powerful creatures. I can look at the stats of my deck. It's a nice even mix of red and green spells. And some very strong spells overall. So I'm going to choose a piece of art for this deck so I can remember which one it is. Pick something nice and green. We'll take a picture of Nissa here. And we will call that my deck. We'll save and quit. And then we'll take it out into the game to see how we do. This is my new deck.
Can we name the deck's name?
Should I go in and do that, or?
It's okay.
So if I want to change the deck name,